Hello, hello. Alright, hang on a minute. Y'all are gonna have no music for a second because, you know what, actually, hold on. Let me see if I can fix that in the game. So, the game doesn't have the ability to, like, what do you call it? What am I trying to say? You guys are gonna have to really... I am so happy. What was I trying to say? What was I trying to say? It doesn't have the ability in the settings to make the music or the game continue when you're not in the window of the game, which is really stupid. Yeah. So I'm trying to see if Steam has the ability to do that. I don't think it does. I'm not smart enough to know how to do it. I mean, I am, just not when I'm at like 20%. Hello. Oh, I gotta change the Capamon back to Tomu. I forgot. Okay, Pride B gets to be here for one more day. Or two, if I forget to change it by the next stream. Hello. Oh, hold on. Let me reset my model. It does this because I stare at the other screen and then I look this way. Okay, alright, hello. Natsu is very EP. I shouldn't lie like back in the chair, but I am, so bear with me if you can't hear me or if my model is not tracking properly because I am really far away from the camera and the mic. I apologize. Anyway, hello. Hello, Antonio. Hello. It's been a week. I actually got today off because 4th of July. Yeah. So Natsu's been at home, but I think I did too much this week. I did like 4 people's jobs in one person all week, so I'm very tired. I debated canceling because I was like, honestly, I just want to sleep, but I slept the whole day. Okay. I can't find the thing to do the thing to fix the thing. Maybe there's a way. Is there a way? Anyway, okay, there. Is the music too loud? Let me know. Let me know if the music's too loud. Hold on, let me check. I can check if the music is good or not good. It probably is not good because it sounds a little bit loud. Okay, I can hear myself over the game. I think. Yeah, I sound well. Okay, see, if I put my stream on speaker, I definitely don't hear problems as much. But if I put headphones on, then I go, oh, I see the problem, you know? Anyway, okay, what was I gonna talk about before we started? I don't remember. This is gonna be a really short stream. You know, I went, okay, I definitely don't have the energy to do something more intensive like a gacha game or Zelda or anything, so I was like, yeah, let's just do something cozy. Let's just do something easy. And then I kind of thought about it and went, you know, that's probably a bad idea. Because if I play something cozy that's very repetitive and slightly boring, in the past when we've done that, that's how I fall asleep on stream. So I'm like, this is probably not the best idea. But I don't want to do. But I really want to play. No, I was gonna play this last week, but Natsu had a burst of confidence on Sunday last week, so I decided not to stream. My throat is feeling better though. I've been eating a lot of honey, and I think that's been helping. It comes back every now and then though. Like if I talk with somebody like for 2 to 3 hours or so, then I do notice it comes back a bit the next day. But I don't know. There was one day I did think, oh no, for sure I got... Uh-oh. Are they really gonna do it now? Are they gonna do it now? Ah, shit. I think the fireworks are starting. Even though it's not 4th of July yet, it's still the 3rd on this part of the world. I know it's the 4th for everybody else, but right now it ain't. You got 1 hour. Look at the clock. It says it right there. Well, I'm not gonna get much sleep then. Anyway. Okay, forgive the firework booms. You're gonna hear a lot of booms, possibly. Especially in an hour when it hits midnight, I bet you we're gonna hear a lot of booms. Anyway, okay, anyway. I'm so tired, guys. I bought coffee. That was a bad idea. I don't know what made me think coffee would actually solve my problems. Because coffee puts me to sleep. I don't know why I thought I needed coffee, but the iced coffee looked really good on my Instagram ads, okay? So I said, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go get it. And I went to the store and I bought some, and it was really freaking expensive. Some terrible protein coffee, but like... It did hit the spot though. I have a nice little caramel coffee, protein coffee shake in the fridge now for tomorrow. But it could have been better. Trying to think. I feel like I should just go, but like it was stuff I wanted to talk about. I'll fall asleep. I'm so tired. So sleepy. So eepy. Ugh. This is not good. This is not good. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, no, but the rest of the week was good. I'm just really, really tired. I think my body knew that I was taking the day off, and it was like, hey, we need to rejuvenate. I pretty much woke up periodically from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Finally decided to actually get up at 10:30-ish. Tried to do my games for like about half an hour or an hour, and then gave up. Took a couple of power naps from like 12 to 4, and then ran one errand to the store, came back, tried the coffee, took another power nap, got dinner, ate dinner, did the dishes, and came here. And now all I want to do is keep sleeping. I'm not joking when I tell people I could probably sleep for 24 hours straight if I really wanted to. If I knew I had nothing to do and I was allowed to do it without consequence, I would 100% sleep for a whole 24 hours. I could do it. There's a game about bed rotting. I could win that. Absolutely. granted, if nobody decided to actually bother me, if the goal of the game was just literally how long can you stay in your bed without moving, minus bathroom, or having to get something. No. If you warn me, I could prep. I could prep and put everything around the bed that I would never have to leave the bed. Except for bathroom. Yeah. I could do that. I would be there all day. I'd be there for a month. Anyway. Yeah. No. But anywho, I wanted to play this one because I got it on sale, and it was really cute looking, and I was like, I wanna play ramen looking game. Although apparently it's not ramen. Apparently, I watched a little bit of Crony play it, and I was like, oh, it's noodles and meatballs, but it looks like ramen, and I have chips next to me in case I get hungry, because this is gonna definitely make me hungry. Anyway, but yeah, I wanted to just try it out, see how we like it. I put it 1 down to see if maybe I would actually want to finish the game at some point, but we'll see. I don't even know if there's an ending. Hello, Natsu. Hello, Ilya. Hello. Hope you're doing well. I am EP. Natsu wants to sleep, so we'll see how long I can stay awake. Hey. I swear, I'm kind of starting to think about doing, like, pre-made content instead. That doesn't solve the problem, though, you know? It doesn't solve the issue. The issue is that Natsu just gets really, really tired whenever stream starts. And I just don't really want to do stuff. Me recording the stuff is not gonna make a difference. And then I gotta edit it. That's even worse. I'm just making it worse. The point of streaming, live stream, is that it's not edited. You just do it, and whatever happens, happens. It would be so much easier. Well, try to end stream before falling asleep this time. I make no promises. Pre-made content is more work. Stream is actually easy relatively. It is technically. I don't know though. There's just something about live streaming that I just like. I love it. Don't get me wrong. But like, I don't know. There's a lot of days where I'm like, I have to stream today, and I just go, really don't want to do this right now. I like having my. I think the problem is I like having my evenings, you know? And because I procrastinate chores and dinner and everything, there isn't much of an evening to enjoy. So then I'm just like, shit, I can't do anything anymore at this point of the day. For 3 days straight. So if I did it earlier, that'd be fine. But I can't do earlier either. We're just between a rock and a hard place. That's the problem here. That being said, I am for sure gonna try to get that footage I have of that one other game by the same people who do Enfield. I forgot what it's called right now, but I have like a recording of it that I did a while ago back, and it's like I can't really stream the game until I release that footage for you guys, because otherwise you missed like 20 minutes of gameplay. It's not even that much. It just But no, I really do need to get back into video editing. I am like so out of the loop at this point. I don't even know what to do anymore, and I'm like, no. Video editing is probably one of the few passions I have to say has never died. However, the ability to actually want to do it, it's like drawing, you know, like artists, they want to draw, writers, they want to write, but then it takes so much creative juice. You just kind of like, once you start, you're like, I don't really want to do this. But I am very, very proud of being a video editor, so not being able to video edit and not be able to do the cool magic tricks is really starting to pull my leash. Anyway, yeah, if you could get things done a little earlier so you could stream a little earlier, you might feel better about it, but such is life. Such is life. I mean, trust me guys, I've done the math so many times. It is just not possible for Natsu to do any earlier than 10:30 p.m. Pacific time. I can't do it any earlier, and I hate it because I think everyone needs earlier, including me, and I can't do that. We eat too late. I have to do too many things before that. I don't get enough time after work. It's just not possible, and I hate it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Anyway, but no, I do have to, like, hopefully get that footage edited tomorrow because I can't stream tomorrow. But I want to try to get it out because I do kind of want to play that game. It's just sitting there on my iPad. Anyway, okay, alright. Give it a second while I let the audio stop while I switch scenes real quick. If I had my Stream Deck, what is this thing called? Stream Deck. If I had that thing set up, then I could just hit a button and I wouldn't have to do this. I'm sorry, I'm being a little bitchy today. When Natsu's tired, Natsu can be not a very fun person to be around. I get it's like being drunk in a way. I just sprout anything that comes to mind. Okay, go ahead. Let's start this game. Oh man, shit, I have to make a game. Damn it. Yes. Why does it matter? Why do I need 3 save data files? Why is this cutscene at a different resolution? Anyway. Oh, this looks cute. Yeah, it's kind of Animal Crossing MySim-ish looking a bit. I know I should go with the girl, but I actually kind of like the guy's design better. I saw both of their designs and I went, oh shit, this is one of those games. Y'all know, if there's 2, I gotta do both. No, I'm kidding, I'm not gonna do both. This is not a gacha game. I think. Okay, actually it is a little loud, hold on. Oh, there's a send feedback button. I'm tempted to make the send feedback be like, can you add a way for the game to keep moving when I click off of it? Sound is alright for us? Okay. We'll stick with this then, if they're all 50-50. I'll just keep the one ear out, and that way I won't... Because see, if I put the music loud on my end, I apparently talk louder, and I don't realize I do, but my family does. But to be honest, there's been times I've tried to make it quieter and they still hear me, so as far as I'm concerned, it's just I'm in the spot in the room that it echoes. This is inevitable. Anyway, we're gonna be the guy. Obi Natsuhiko. Yes. Okay, so it does explain cozy mode. There was an option about cozy mode, and I wasn't sure what that meant. And then I watched a video, and someone told me that it disables the timer and patience. So, like most cooking games, when you're making the orders, if you take too long, the person hates you and gets mad. This will make it so that doesn't happen. They can sit there for eternity. Which, given Natsu's current eepiness, I would say we should do that. So that way, if I accidentally fall asleep entirely, we can just have a customer stand there for 5 hours. Waiting for their food that I'm probably gonna overcook. I wonder if I actually can burn the food. That'd be interesting. Oh, it does have dates. Okay, so this is Stella. Ouch! Owie! Look where you're going. You! Who the fudge are you? My name's Natsuhiko. Wow, I can be so cold. You can call me Natsuhiko. Remember it. Believe it. This one sounds so professional. We'll be nice to her. Why not? What are you doing here? Oh, judging by that outfit, I take it you're the new chef here? I see. You must be her grandchild then. Imagine my surprise when I saw the doors open again. I thought, well, forget it, chump. This place might have been a big deal back then, but that time's long gone. Now Superstars is the hottest restaurant in town, and I, Stella, am the rock star chef running it. Look, can you even cook? You know what cooking is, right? Natsu actually can't cook. Just fun fact. I can't remember if I ever said that. I couldn't type, but I was going to suggest not doing cozy mode, so the tension might keep you awake 10 minutes longer. I mean, that's true. But I could also get anxious because I see the timer and I start freaking out, and that's already gonna make the heart palpitations I have currently worse. Okay. I dare you to cook me a bowl of noodles and meatballs. Yeah, see, so we sell noodles and meatballs, which is just kind of, I think it could be a translation error. I'm not sure. I see, bumping into a local celeb on our opening day. That's some luck you got there. This is Cassie. No need to panic. Look at it this way. We just got our first customer. You're a great cook, but the cooking tools here are more traditional than the ones you had at the academy. But hey, I've learned all about them. Let's do it together, okay? Other not so fun fact. There was a cooking academy. Well, I don't know if it was an academy or if it was a class that was near Mama Natsu's place of work. And I, as a kid, when I was a kid, like a long, long time ago, long eons ago, and I kind of dreamed of going to that school and learning to be like a top chef. I wanted to be a baker. That was one of the many, many professions that Natsu considered as a child. Right up there with goddess of the dogs, firefighter, police officer, soccer player, Olympic swimmer, Olympic gymnast, something with science. Video editing, director, actress, singer, what other jobs did I don't know. There was something else. I can't remember what it was off the top of my head right now, but yeah, that was Natsu. But no, the cooking was actually something I really considered. I was like, I could be a baker. I could go work in a bakery. I wanted the like Japanese like bread stores you see in anime, you know, where they go and they like bake bread and they have it all out, kind of like a 95 degrees or 85, not 95, that'd be too hot. 85 degrees kind of thing. When it's because there was an anime, I think it was Digimon. Was it Digimon Frontier? The all-time best Digimon ever, personally, next to Tamers. It was either Digimon or something else on the on the Disney Channel JetX, I can't remember, but somebody had a baking shop and their mom worked there, and I was just like, that sounds amazing. Oh, I remember the other job I wanted to do. I wanted to be a person who finds information, like an intel person, and that I lived above a ramen shop. There's an anime like that. Heaven's Notepad or something like that. I wanted that. That sounded cool. Just literally living in my PJs as a detective intel person with a group of people to help stop crimes and sit among my plushies on my bed with 8 like monitor screens and computers running at the same time with a whole fridge of Coke over a ramen shop. Very specific. None of these ever happened. All of these became something that Natsu did not consider 10 seconds later, but yes. I always thought about going to that cooking store and then coming back and then being like, I'm so good of a cook and cook everything for all of Natsu's family. Yep. That didn't happen. And the most I can cook now is noodles. Instant noodles. I cannot make a classic bowl. But we shall try. Fair enough about coast mode. Alright, so a classic bowl is 2 meatballs, 1 noodle, and a sweet soy sauce. No, I'm not gonna remember this. Okay, let's get a bowl. And then, okay, so see, it's a hot broth. Don't forget the broth. Was it 2 noodles? Okay, so I hit space for that and left shift for that. 1 noodle, 2 meatballs, soy sauce. 1 noodle. This is why we have the timer off, by the way. Wow, it takes a while. How do I collect? Am I double clicking? These are weird controls. I won't deny that. Ika! Wait. 1 sweet soy sauce? Does that mean like I just pour once? Okay, and I can pick either one of the 2. Chopsticks or a fork and spoon? I normally use chopsticks, but I do think she should have a spoon though. Not bad. Your food totally didn't impress me or anything. So you can actually cook edible food, at least I underestimated you. But your meatballs are not nearly as good as your grandma's. Turns out there's nothing to worry about after all. Bahahaha. Nah, I'd win. What? The star? Nuh-uh, you won't. My meatballs are the best in town. My salty starfish bowl can even knock out a bear. Wouldn't that be bad? I bet you won't even last half a day here. Bahaha. Smell you later. Oh my god, she's like Gary. LOL, to be honest, it's never too late to actually learn to cook. It's mostly practice. There is some inherent skill, but a lot of it is learned by doing. It is. It is. Natsu just doesn't want to cook. I like instant stuff. I mean, okay, oh, you know what? I'm overselling it. I'm not an atrocious cook. My biggest problem is that I don't want to buy a ton of ingredients and I don't want to take a really long time to make something, and I don't want to have to clean a billion dishes. So whatever makes everything really convenient and really quick and very easy, and so that I can have it and I can just grab it out of the fridge and eat it real fast and then be done, sounds great. The problem is Natsu actually can't also eat any preservatives, which is the problem, because the only way I can keep something working for like more than one day is to have preservatives in it. But then I get really sleepy. Sometimes the customer might order something that is not on the menu. Oh, I can go to the trash can over here. Read the order carefully and put the ingredients as requested. Need to check the order? Use the keys below. Alright, I can quickly go to the stations. Cool. Awesome. I love that. Alright. I think 2 meatball and a sweet soy sauce and I see. That makes sense. Eee. Ah! I forgot the broth. I felt like something looked wrong. Oh, I thought I did it wrong. This looks really good. I'm glad I came here. The better our food is, the reputation meter goes up and extra tips. But that's not all. Once the reputation meter is full, we'll get a chance to raise our reputation level. I hear they have a special way to increase our reputation level in this town. If you want the best restaurant around, you should look into it. From now on, just fill the reputation map. Oi, you, cook, me eat. Got it? Wow, I got really different customers from the other playthroughs I watched. So I guess the customers are random, then that makes more sense. But the orders for the beginning is at least are the same. I need meatball twist, please. More sweet soy sauce too. Don't forget a spoon and fork. Okay. So... No! I gotta do dishes! I don't wanna do dishes. Man, I wish this was how I did dishes at home. Shit. Alright, so meatball twist is 3 meatballs and a vinegar. Wow! Vinegar powder. But she wants that with a sweet soy sauce and a spoon and a fork. I wonder if we are able to get this to cook faster. Also, it's not helpful that the sign that says don't forget the broth is underneath where you put the freaking lid. It's not helpful in any way or shape or form. Is that right? She wants more sweet sour. Wow, really good. You have to tell me your secret. Wow, she's learned a few more words too. So we had $10. We got $31 and $3.25 in tips. With a $6.50 expense, we made $37. Wait a minute, what? 10, 41, 44, minus 6. Okay, so that's counting the amount we started with. So technically it's $27.81 is how much we actually made. But sure, we'll go up. Is that right? Oh. We really beat it, Natsuhiko. We finally reopening your grandmother's restaurant. Felt like only yesterday that you gave me a call inviting me over this venture. How do I know you? Surprised at first. Then you said you wanted to prove cooking can bring happiness. How could I say no? You in the kitchen and me handling the business and marketing, a perfect team. I need water. But you never mentioned your family had a meatball restaurant. Actually, you don't talk much about your past, do you, Natsuko? I'm mysterious. No, I'm an open book, man. I talk about everything. Maybe I should start a podcast. I prefer living mindfully in the present. No. Wow! She shot that down like crazy. She just went, yeah, you do that. Like in the most like bland way possible. But why don't we focus on the restaurant first, okay? Anyway, this is only the beginning. I'm sure there'll be challenges of all shapes and sizes. Do not tell me that. But hey, at least we're doing it together. Don't forget you can rely on me, okay? I'm all on you. Oh my god. We'll only be by 3 years, but still. Only 3? Go? We'll work hard again tomorrow, but for now, let's get some well-deserved rest. I agree, Cassie. Can we go to bed? And that's a wrap. No, I'm kidding. We are doing exactly what the stream is titled as. The second I actually fall asleep, we will end the stream. Until then, come on, Natsu. This is clearly childhood fun. True, this is clearly childhood fun. I mean, this is like coded. She is so childhood fun coded, for sure. Like, this feels like Story of Seasons, almost. But like, we're cooking. Or Stardew Valley, or Fields of Mistra, or whatever other ones. You came back to where your grandma or grandpa's restaurant, farm, whatever, in a town that you left behind to go to the big city, and then you came back, and the childhood friend's like, hey, I haven't seen you in forever. Wow, you really changed. With hard eyes in their eye. Anyway. We'll see. Cassie is right. I can't believe I'm finally living my dream. I know my parents won't approve, but I've made up my mind. What do you mean our parents won't approve? I'll work hard and make Granny proud. Cassie, I promise I'll tell you everything, but just not today. I thought we had amnesia. Alright, I should turn in for the night. It's been a long day. So lucky he gets to say. Okay, it is a dog or something that walks by the window. I saw that earlier and I was like, are there just animals walking by the window? Yeah, that's a dog. That's a Shiba. And then there's a cat. And then there's a cat. Wait, oh! There's the cat. Perfect. Okay. Wow, that was such an OCD moment. I like literally like was like, where's the cat? Okay. Yahoo! Hiya there. You're Natsuhiko, right? My name's Mommy. Mommy? Mammy? Mom. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that name. I remember seeing you visiting your grandma years ago. On behalf of Kuloniku's Restaurant Association, welcome back! Oh, I like her animation. She's very cool. Your grandma inspired so many people to start cooking. I'm like totally hyped that Bakuso is now open again. Lately, the trendiest spot has been Stella's Superstars. But just between us, I don't go there a lot. It's way too loud. She keeps walking out her songs while we're cooking. The fans are getting a bit too rowdy and they start to mosh pit. They kept bumping into me and my food. That sounds chaotic. You could say that again. Her place only started getting rowdy a couple years back, all thanks to her breakout single, Blue Cheese Supernova. What a name! I had a childhood friend. She kind of disappeared around 7th grade. Nothing like the stories. Same. I had a childhood friend. I tried to jump the gun too early. Let's just put it at that. Yeah, it sucks when that doesn't like. I am envious of TV shows and movies and animes where it's like, oh yeah, we were childhood friends, and yeah, okay, yes, there are a lot of times where they like lose contact, you know, from the time they're kids to when they become adults, but then they like have this whole like destiny fate thing bring them back together kind of thing, and I'm like, man, that doesn't happen. That doesn't just happen. Even if you like find the person, doesn't necessarily mean you reconnect on a level of which movies and anime and stuff, anime specifically, puts it at, you know? And you definitely don't end up with a harem. That doesn't happen. You don't like come back to something and go, oh, childhood friend, and they go, hello, childhood friend, and they're all excited to see you, and then it's like, oh, new friend who is of same opposite gender, and they go, who is this other girl? And you go, oh no, I don't, new friend? And then there's like your teacher, which I don't know why it always has to be a teacher. It's always got a teacher. And then there's one small child that you shouldn't be interacting with. I'm like literally just thinking of Persona right now. Yeah, nothing happened with me and my childhood friend. She just stopped visiting and coming over. I heard that she became a hairdresser. Hey, that's not a bad profession. Hairdressers are cool. For sure, for sure. Yeah, mine, I think something with engineering, I think. But yeah, I jumped the gun. I always say it's more my fault that we didn't keep more better in contact. But we didn't have much in common anyway. It wouldn't have worked out like the movies anyway, so. But I would have loved to still stay in touch as like best friends or something, but alas. Yeah. But yeah, no. Definitely, like, I don't know too many people where the childhood friend route is like an anime kind of thing. Like, high school sweethearts, yes. College sweethearts, yes. Something, maybe middle school friends or something, but like, childhood sweethearts, that's... I don't know, I feel like that's a little rare, you know? And if it happens, it's not like an anime. If that makes sense. But anyway. Anyways, there's so many girls showing up. Are we actually gonna get that? Are we a harem? Is this a shoujo anime? Good for her, I guess. But sometimes a girl just wants to eat in peace and quiet. Anyway, I'm ready to place my order now. And she's like, alright, so you just sat there and talked about childhood friends for a very long time. I'm ready to eat. I actually think me and mine would have had pretty similar interests nowadays if I had to guess. I think the problem was there was a few years where we didn't. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, you never know. People change over time. I think the same could be said about mine, but like it's... I wouldn't really know. It was awkward after that point because I just was so embarrassing as a kid. Oh, switch to the... Oh, there's a... Oh, I see, I see. Sorry. Flavor. Okay. She asked for sweet. Oh, I see. I was like, how do I know what the hell this means? And then I realized, ah. So she wants very sweet, so we need to do something that gives us 3 pink little things, which would be the sweet soy sauce. I guess only that does it. I'll go with 3 meatball and noodles. Am I... Oh. I'm gonna do this now? Wait. Hold on, hold on. Oh, I can just throw out... We don't, like, clean that bowl? Okay. Okay, so she wants slightly sweet. Okay, so now... She wants 3 meatballs and 3 noodles, right? Is that what that's kind of saying? Grabbing the meatballs makes me think of the hot pot game in Zenless Zone Zero. That was a fun game. I don't care what anybody says. I thought that was fun. Okay, good. I did that right. Wow, this is next level. Big city chefs or something else. Let's dig in. Anyway, you came from the city, right? You've got to tell me all about it sometime. I like how she mentioned she wanted peace and quiet when she eats, and yet she asks me to talk to her about this stuff. I need a bigger water bottle. This is not going to be enough water. Okay, I'll learn how those big city tricks to take Kuloniku's food culture to even greater heights. Bye-bye now. Oh my god, it's a cat. Hello. Hello, everyone. Yeah. I'm fine, thank you. I wish I were a bird. Oh my god. 2 meatball, 1 noodles, and a sweet soy sauce. So can I like put the sweet soy sauce first? Wow, your food is so yummy. It makes me want to dance. Glad you like it. Yo, it's time for my third lunch today. Today I'll have a slightly sour classic bowl. Yum. With spoon and fork. I'm sorry, what? Did we have that? Oh, a classic bowl with slightly sour. Okay. So what would make it slightly sour? The vinegar powder. Okay, it's the same thing. 2 meatballs, 1 noodle, soy sauce, but then we're gonna need vinegar powder. Okay. First, we need to wash dishes! If we just had 3 bowls, this wouldn't be a problem. I kind of wish you grabbing the bowl wasn't a thing. Like, if it was just literally... There's no utensils! Oh, I'm so sorry! I forgot the utensils. It bothers me. It's not the first time it happens. It's gonna happen again. Ah, Natsuhiku. So, tomorrow's our first day off. Remember, Bakusto's close on Mondays and Thursdays. They close for 2 days and somehow make an income in this area? Jeez. I'm opening up the chips. But before I open the chips, I need to break the chips. Actually, I can't do that. There's too much air. I don't know about you guys, but I am the kind of person that has to break all the chips up into tiny pieces before eating them. 1, I just feel like that gives you more chips. And then 2, it makes it easier for you to grab and like just throw a quick chip in your mouth, you know? I also will use chopsticks if I'm gonna need my hands, which I do. That sounds like something a monster would do. What the heck? What? You know, my dad says the same thing. He hates it when I do that. I'm always like, yeah, it's better with small chips. And he's like, what? What? Why? Why would you do that? And I'm like, because it's too big. And then I get more chips. And he's like, no. So I'm not allowed to break the chip bags that are for the rest of the family. Chips are made to be that size for a reason. I want to have actually something to hold. Eating crumbs of chips is so messy. Well, okay, yeah, crumbs for sure. I will say I don't crunch it as much as I used to. I do try to keep it still in like an ample size. But you know when they give you a chip? Okay, so for instance, let's say Ruffles, right? A Ruffles chip sometimes is like the size of an actual like full-on potato slice. You know, like if you just literally cut the potato in half and then cut a T, like horizontal. No, sorry, vertical. Vertically cut another, like a thin slice, and then turn it into a chip. Yeah, that thing is huge. I'm like, you don't want to be doing that. You can't fit it all in your mouth without it stabbing something. And you can't, like, you'd have to hold it, and then you get more cheese all over your fingers. But if you had it cut in half, at least, then it's a perfect munchable size to just toss it in your mouth real fast and go nom 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 nom. And then you don't get cheese all over your fingers. I think. You just eat it in 2 bites. No, you don't want to eat it in 2 bites. That's too much work. Oh, I'm so dying. It's like, it's the science and beauty of it. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm saying. I'm getting actually a little dizzy. Okay. Getting good rest is important. Not even a second after I said I'm getting a little dizzy from lack of sleep, and from being tired, I'm really like losing it. Immediately she's like, rest is important. Thank you for reminding me, game. You don't want to burn yourself out. Yup. 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 Also, I think there's an ad break in a second, speaking of rest. Break sounds really good right now. No, if I go try to lie down for the break, I swear to God, I will lose it. I will not get back up. I told my dad that. I'm like, I go horizontal at any point in the next hour, I will 100% like just pass out entirely. I will pass out completely until like 12 o'clock tomorrow. Getting you guys to put in. You can spend your off days however you want. You should plan it the night before. Well, how am I supposed to do that if I'm working? Speaking of which, why don't we hang out tomorrow? I want to check out a cool Nikki's cafe. It looks so cute. Are you seeing other Nikki's, Cassie? Wow! Way to be really jealous there. I'm cuter than any old cafe. Jeez. Jeez. Okay, tone it back, dude. I completely disagree with getting less cheese on your fingers thing. The smaller the chip pieces, the more I tend to touch them. Okay, no, you know what? Okay, I can see that. I could see that. But how do you grab the giant chip out of the bag? Huh? How do you do that without using your fingers? You just like toss it down? I guess if you have a napkin, you could just pour them out. Oh, guys, I don't think we're gonna get through a week. I don't even know if I can get through another hour. I'm so tired. Okay. Sorry, I'm waiting for the ad break to end real quick. Two-finger pinch? Put them in a bowl is a valid option. Two-finger pinch? Like, you mean the back of your fingers? Because I guess that does happen. I don't know. I like it better when it's small. I will say the biggest reason is definitely the fact that it's like chips can be kind of sharp, and when they're giant pieces, it's just like you can't get a good grip on it, in my opinion, and I like it smaller. It just makes more sense to me. Although, yes, you could reason with my brain, hey, that means it's gonna take you longer to finish the chips because you're making more chips, but I can't get my brain to think around, yeah, I'll eat a bigger size chip like, no, I want tiny. Bite size. Anyway. If I was cool, I would probably do that one. I don't think that's a good idea. They'll be closed by the time we get there. Let's just meet up tomorrow for brunch, okay? See you. So where do I sleep? Am I like living nearby? Okay, I'll turn it 12 degrees counterclockwise, then half the shutter speed, and got it. Almost there, but this shot needs to seal the deal. Make my sister squeal. Oh, she's a social media-ish. Photographer-ish. Oh, Natsuhiko, I didn't see you there. Not at all, I just got into it. Take a seat. Sorry, I was just talking selfies with the cakes to send to my family's group chat, you know? They keep worrying about me, so I want to let them know that I'm doing just fine. Cassie, I really hate to tell you this, but I'm starting to hallucinate what you look like, what you're saying. So I apologize if I say something that Cassie's definitely not saying. Because I'm really starting to lose it. Oy. At first, I wanted to order all the cakes. They're just so cute, you know? But fine, I'll settle with these 12. Cassie, why do you have 12 cakes? That's a lot of cake, girl. I don't think you can eat 12 cakes. Dang. My little sisters are gonna be so jealous, teehee. To be honest, I'm surprised when you asked me to join you in running Bakuso. Yes, we took a few classes together back in college, but I thought we kinda drifted apart. I'm so sorry too, I didn't text you as much as I should have. I just got, well, busy with stuff. We're not gonna make it through another day. I'm glad you convinced me though. It's been a nice change of pace and turns out that we don't... Oh, I thought she said we don't have electricity and internet. I was like, what? You look so much happier here too. You always look so tense back in the city. Yeah, that happens when you run a really intense job. Or school. But school's less. It just seems like it's a lot. No. Watching you getting the hang of things reminded me of my sisters. Sometimes I miss them even if we fought back at home. But hey, I can still chat with them anytime. Isn't technology amazing? Cassie, for the love of God. I'm so sleepy. But y'all are gonna have to read what Cassie says. I can't narrate much longer. I have to use the right words. Hi, I really like your bandana. The air is full of oxygen today. Oh my god. Cupcakes? Oh, you think she may... No, I think she means she actually bought like cakes. They're probably small cakes, but not like cupcakes. I think. Didn't we see a picture? Oh, did I hallucinate that? Did I hallucinate that part? I can't grab the chip. Alright, Ilya, you win this one. But then again, these are Funyuns. If Funyuns or a chip, I probably shouldn't actually break up. It really is hard to grab. Like, I sort of get what you're saying, to each their own. The smaller chips are not like poking you, that makes much more sense. But I also think there's a lot weird here there. Enjoy chips however you enjoy them, though. Just don't break up the ones you repeat of other people's chips. That's fair. Okay, choosing the right words when you grow closer. I like you and bandana. The air is full of oxygen. Thanks for doing this, Cassie. I'm lucky to have you by my side. What? Jeez, focus on practicing, wouldn't you? But I think so too. You think so or you think so? That's a good picture. Why don't you try to keep it genuine, okay? Now it's my turn. Let's try and... Yeah, I have no idea what Cassie said. I just skimmed through the whole thing. Hey, it's me again. Remember me? I remember your face. You didn't give me a name. Oh no, wait, yes, she did. Wait, is she a dancer? Do we know that yet? Or is she just... Okay, I know. She is an actual employee, I think. Okay. I have no idea, unless I just hallucinated that whole sequence. This is easy. One of those is your name. What? Okay, I definitely didn't read any of that last part. Okay. Not doing falling asleep. Okay, I'll wait. Not too far away. Our bus system is awesome. It's still nice to take a walk. Am I taking the bus? Is that a game mode? Kokimiya is also a local TV station, so Town Sauna is actually an aquarium. That's why fish are always so sweet and sweaty. Anyway, I hope you learned a lot. I did. I learned that we shouldn't probably drink the water from the sewer systems, and I really need to sleep. Yeah. Yeah. I'll try to get through like one more day of orders, but then I hate to do this, but I think I'm gonna have to go to bed. I'm so sleepy. Kabe, is that you? There's only one judge. The town's top. Did he not say 3 judges, or did I hallucinate that part too? Where Chorus is here, he's a true and tested meatball aficionado. He likes his food salty and not a fan of sweet soy sauce. Today his God challenge, make the food sour. And our challenger is Mommy, whatever her name is. She knows everyone in town, but does she know how to cook? Let's meet Bakuso's new owner. This is a young chef who moved to the city to continue Bakuso's celebrated legacy. It's Natsuhiko. Finally, here are the score bonus ingredients. This time, dumpling, noodles, and chili sauce. Use them to make the judging panel happy. Okay. So, the dude likes meatball salty, no soy sauce, and make it sour. We cook in turns and showcase our cooking progress from now. Check how many turns are left. Put in an ingredient, use an action point. So 1 dumpling, 1 noodle, and chili sauce. Won't let me put it down there. Oh, cause she's tutoring me. I see, I see. This hot pot has a smaller capacity. It's the same amount I have. There's a mini game. Yeah, that sucks too much. Okay, I have us. Oh, there we go. That's definitely not cooked enough. I hope I don't have to do multiple different judges at the same time, because that would get a little confusing. And if I didn't have the cozy mode on, it would be really difficult, but I do, so we're good. I also like that we're technically at a contest and I'm like taking forever. We have the completely wrong order, don't we? Okay. We're gonna make it through this, and then I think we're calling it. To make things exciting, you have a crowd meter too. By completely filling the crowd meter, all the judges will get hyped and each give you a extra point. Okay. How did we end up with 2 meatballs? So wait, is this just gonna happen all the time now, or only because it's the contest? What am I doing? I have no idea what's going on. From what I hallucinated, we put like too many meatballs. No, we put not enough meatballs, too much noodles. She wanted to do an interview, and then there was somebody else for 5 seconds. And there was something about like hitting the sauce, and I couldn't get out of it, and I was like, I don't think we need this sauce, we need a different sauce, but she wouldn't let me switch the sauces. And so then I made spaghetti instead, and then it came back because the judges didn't like the other guys, and so then it came back to me, and I had to add more stuff. Am I sort of right? How much of that was a dream? Okay. He looks like he's dressed up in tinfoil. What? 32% of that was correct. It's okay, now I'm imagining there was an earthquake. Where do these boxes come from? Okay, what am I doing now? Chili sauce? Yeah, well, you wouldn't let me put the freaking the sauce down, damn it. Okay, so I have chili sauce, noodles, and dumplings. Why is it telling me that? He wants slightly sour or completely sour? Make it sour. Okay. I think that's right. I don't know. Time is up. Yo, yeah. Both bowls look absolutely divine, don't they? That thing is gonna be hot as hell. First, see what our judging panel has to think about Natsuhiko's dish. Your scores, please. 7 out of what? Oh, quite a decent score. A respectable showing for some. Now let's see the panel thinks of Mommy's dish. 0? Girl could not cook. Not what you want to see, but there's no use crying over spilt milk. Finally, we add up all the scores to get each contestant's total score. The results are in. If it was this small, this court part would be really short. But because they do multiple courts and they have to have people come here, I don't get to see them because I'm in... Am I thinking of Paper Mario now? I don't know. So they purposely make her completely lose by having a complete 0. But let's say I really couldn't tell what I was doing and I hallucinated the entire thing. I mean, I'm just saying. I lost. Who knew it'd be so hard to cook while playing Go Blocks? Why are you playing Go Blocks while cooking? Congrats, Natsuhiko, you did great! So now you know how a meatball works. Remember, we're usually only on Mondays and Thursdays. Better get used to it, since the other chefs can't wait to see if you're worthy of running Bakuso. Its reputation is in your hands. In fact, Bush's Bakuso? What did that say? I don't know. Gave me some ideas on how to spice things up around here. Just between you and me, us. I'm working with Rozo, who's Rozo, to create a leaderboard system. That way everyone will be motivated to come to the restaurant. Okay, this is Ume. She's probably from the shop next door. Yep, Ume's shop. It's closed for a bit. We went together. Oh wait, she's the one who restocks my crab. I need to be nice to her. Anyway, we're open now. We have a bit of everything. Tools, produce, golf course. It's not a golf course. It's a board game. What? Oh, she's giving me a cutting table. Okay. We gotta bring this to the topping area. We have to select that, cut the ingredient. Wait, I can cut this without sawing? That's crazy. Is that enough to cut the cookie? I have no idea. Okay, what am I doing? She wants zesty noodles, which is 2 meatballs and a noodle and a chili. Where'd the bowl go? Oh, it's over here. Do I need to do anything else? Where'd my thingy go to ring the bell? Oh, it's over here still. Do we have to go save Julia Roberts? Oh my god. Okay. Cooking! Jesus. Alright, I'm gonna finish this and then I think we're gonna call it. I'm like really dying. Okay. I don't even know if this is right. She just wanted zesty noodles, right? 2 meatballs and noodles and chili. Yeah. Great, now everybody's gonna sit there and watch me have to play Mario Party. I don't know, I think it's right. I forgot the utensils again! Oh my god. That should be its own station. I hear this being a really long order. Okay, I'm gonna remind myself to have chopsticks this time. There. I'm putting it down. I don't know where the spoon came from, but... Alright, he wants a meatball twist with chopsticks. Okay. I think I could get the meatball thingy all the way down. Okay. I'm trying to remember why I have more stuff now. Then I realized it's because of the cutting board. Last night I saw fried shallots in my dreams. Can you know what that means? Do you have zesty noodles per chance? The stars of Providence. They tell me it should be a medium spicy. Do I keep in track what she said before that? I guess not. Medium spicy zesty noodles. Zesty noodles are 2 meatballs and a noodle and chili. I think this is the last customer for the day. Yeah, it is. Okay, alright. I will finish this and then we're calling it. I had a feeling the spicy was off, but I was like, I couldn't remember. And there was like 50 things flashing in my head. Okay. Your stuff is not better than a 12-year-old's? Is that what that just said? Am I talking to somebody? Somebody a thief running by? Yes. Sugar. She's like sugar cha. I feel like this is too flirtatious, but this is too rude. Okay. Did we go to New York? Okay, I think it's good. I think we're good. I think we're good. I'm so sorry. I'm like so out of it. The last 45 minutes was just Natsu asleep. Okay. We're at a stopping point, so Natsu is gonna go to bed. I know this was super short and we didn't do much other than cook 3 times, but like... if I keep going, y'all are gonna have to sit there for so long. But I think this is good though. Like, it let us like get to know all of the different things that you can do in the game pretty much. And then this is like her shop. I need this. Damn. I hear she's important, so you want to build your bond with her so that you can get more stuff in the shop. But I have no idea. I still want to know why this Shiba drives by every 5 seconds. Alright. You've been progressing slowly. It's okay. Don't push yourself too much. Honestly, if anything, it was kind of one of those times where I think I'm awake and I think that I'm saying something, but I'm not, and like that's very dangerous because I could be saying whatever I'm hallucinating at this time, and that could give away some really weird information. Anyway. It did get kind of quiet sometimes. Yeah, that was me, completely asleep. Dreaming that there was something about New York and the war. I don't know. Anyway, okay, alright. I am gonna go to bed. Tomorrow there will be no stream. I have something to do, unfortunately. So I won't be able to stream, but I'll be back on Sunday, hopefully, if I actually get some sleep and everything. Alright. And I will try to get that content video up if I can tomorrow so that you guys don't feel like you missed out or got gypped up from a stream, but we'll see, we'll see. Alright. Well, I guess... Let's see, that. Make sure you get some water, get some sleep. Don't be like Natsu, get real sleep. Take care of yourself. And I'll see you guys in the morning, or in the afternoon, or the evening. That's not right. I'm messing up the syllables. It's supposed to be, have a good morning, good afternoon, good night. And I'll see you on the next one. Okay. Bye, Antonio. Bye, Ilya. Bye, anyone who looked. Bye! I can't change this stupid sound thing. It's so stupid.